Hello and welcome to a new video where we look at the new sound library Arche, Latin meets Epic Percussion. But before we go into the details, let's have a look at a short track I've written just using this one library. So that's been the track, and now let's have a look at the library. I use Contact, and you need the full version of Contact 6, and you can see we've got a lot of different versions, but let's start with the first one with all core. So in here we've got 5 different instruments. We've got, I hope I pronounce it right, we've got a caixa or caixa, dobra, requipa, sodas high, soda low. And let's have a look at the website. Here you can see them. This has been big ensembles, low sodas 17 players, high sodas 17 players, dobras 17 players, caixa, please help me and show me how to pronounce it, 15 players, repiques 15 players. And now here the all core includes all 5 instruments with nearly all articulations, not all of them, but most of them. We have a look at the instruments in detail, but here are the 3 bars, and we've got the 5 faders for each section. So you got an internal mixer. Here you can choose not to use one of the ensembles, but here nothing changes, but you can unload the samples with this little button here. Okay, so these are the core sounds, and now let's start with one single sound. I load on the caixa. This is how it sounds like. So what I really like here, that every articulation has 2 keys B-sides, so you can use both hands or 2 fingers. You can play very fast. You can play accents. That makes it very easy. That's very nice. And you've got the rolls. Not here. And you control them with the mod wheel. So let's have a look at the interface, expression, and dynamics. This can be the mod wheel, and expression is assigned to number 1, 2. So when you want to do this separately, just remove it, learn MIDI-CC, and move another fader. Here I use number 11, and you got it. Velocity, intensity, yes, I guess you know it. And here, convolution, wet, dry. So let's try what happens here. So it's a mix knob, and the signals have been recorded in a room that's not really dry. It has a room. I like this. So here you see some of the pictures, and you can see you got a lot of room sound, and you can make it shorter or add some convolution reverb. Okay, so these are the main knobs. Let's go to the Dobra and then try other knobs. Okay, now we go to the modulation. You see the ADSR envelope, the dynamics, velocity, and speed. I guess you know ADSR envelope and dynamics. Now let's go to velocity. And here you can see the intensity. These knobs, dynamics, expression, intensity, are the same as at the main window. So let's check this one. And now I've got the full dynamic range. But perhaps I want to play at a lower dynamic range, but I want to play accents. And this can be very difficult with some keyboards, or you are not able to do it with your hand. So I reduce the dynamic. And I play really hard at the keyboard, so you can hear it now. Because I didn't mute this microphone, and now I mute it again. And let's do this so you can hear it better. And we can do the opposite and do this. Okay, the fourth slot is speed, and let's do another. And now I can speed up the sound, so I reduce the sound, not the sound, the room sound. And now we do some transformer style. but we have more for the slots. You see, we've got pitch and gate. So let's add pitch. And what you'll hear that now the changes of the speed are gone. So it's not that you have all these different setups and you just can see 4 of them. You just can use 4 of them. So let's add pitch, not pitch, the speed here. Now let's change the pitch. And let's go to the gate. You've got 8 steps. And we can sync it. What do we have next? We've got volume LFO, something like tremolo. We've got pitch LFO, and we've got an arpeggiator. Okay, let's have a look at the next instrument. This is the repeat. Yeah, I like the punchy sound. And now let's have a look at the effects. You have 5 effect slots, and here we've got a few effects. We got the filter, dynamic processor, distortion, delay, and reverb. And here is the reverb. Now let's add some bit crusher. And we can't hear any difference because we've got to go to the mixer. And here you can see our signals. We'll have a closer look at this later. And we've got to activate the bit crusher. And we want to add some delay. Let's do it here. Legacy. And now we want to have the modern. Where has been ping pong? Yeah, now I can see it. It's here. And we've got to activate it too. And let's see what we can add here. We can add more bit crushers. And let's go to the reverb and add some. Because you can choose a lot of convolutions or impulse responses. We can try the X-ray. Crazy. We can choose normal reverbs. Or you can choose tonal reverbs. Okay, let's go back to the convolution reverbs and Archihol. And now here's a great thing at the mixer. We've got a lot of different signals. We've got mix, close, mid, and far. We have a look at this later. But now let's say I want to play the close signal 2. So this is mix and then close. And at close, I deactivate convolution, but now I can activate the bit crusher and the delay and just add them a little bit. So these are the effects. Now let's go to the solo high. And let's have a look at the mixer here. And this is a very tonal sound. And here I like to reduce some frequencies. Let's choose the FabFilter Procure 3. I guess it's been 97 Hertz. But hey, it's your opinion. So let's play it. And now I go to the mixer. Here we've got the mix, close, mid and far. Let's activate them and you see I need more memory and we hear them all solo. So it's a little difference. It's not very much, but when you see the room, I guess you'll know when you move the microphone very close to the instrument, you match a lot of the room to and record room. So this is the mixer, but there is another possibility in the mixer. Here we've had the core. And now we've got the spots. So we go to this instrument, or let's choose the next instrument, the last one, the pseudo low. And let's have a look how the mixer changes. So here is the mixer. And you see, we don't have mix, close, mid, far. We have 4 different mono microphones and they are panned. Let's pan them. Oh, at first, let's listen to them. And now I move them to the center and then we use solo. Yeah, but I prefer the other version, but it's all on you. So these are the sounds and here is a little sequencer. For this, let's load in the all core because here I can play all of the instruments. And now let's go to the sequencer. Here we see 5 different tracks, but we can add more tracks and more and more. I guess it's till 16 tracks. So let's reduce it. And here we can load in some rhythms. Let's check it out. Okay, so we have this sound and this. Okay, I want to remove this one. Here I want to play another sound. Let's try this one. So this is F5. I can do this by hand or just press the record button. It's a learn button. And now let's listen to it again. Okay, and what can we do here? We've got the solo and mute buttons. We can copy this track to the track at the bottom, or we can copy it to the highest track. Now, this one, so you can layer different instruments. You can clear this one, and here we have the random button. Let's do this. And they have written and told that it's not just random 0, 1. So the algorithm tries to create musically rhythms, and we can randomize the whole sequence. Let's do this and listen to it. And the next one. Not bad, not bad. And now we want to move this one into my sequencer. Before this, I got to save it. So go to here and we say the speaker, save it. And now I can drag and drop it into my sequencer. First of all, let's activate the grid. And now I'm in the sequencer here, and I can edit the whole thing. I can copy it to another instruments and so on. But that's not all. We've got more things going on here. We've got the sound design kits reversed. But let's listen to them forward. So they can add a little bit flavor to your sounds or sound design. And I used them in my composition here a few times. We'll have a listen to this at the end, and we've got the tonal sounds. And we've got the layer at the left. So let's try it. Sounds very strange. So here we've got the 5 layers. And we've just played the pseudo low. Let's add jump and woof and Kaisha. And now we go to modulation, 80s R, and say we want to have slow attack. Let's remove this one, add more of this. And let's pitch it down. Yeah, so you can process the sounds. Okay, so this is the library, and there is one great thing I haven't tried out, because perhaps you can see it here. I've just used the stereo version, but there is an Ambisonics version too, and this can be a great experience. So this is the new library, Arche. I hope I pronounce it right, because it's funny here. You can see how it's written and how you got to pronounce it. You've got 10 round robins. I like to have as much round robins as possible. How much do you like the library? Just leave a comment, and when you like this video, I would be very happy about a thumb up. And now I guess we have a last look at the demo track. See you on the next time. Bye.